Okay, so there's no freaking way we're out of the woods. There's no way. If you're in a state and you're thinking, hey, things are starting to return to normal, even though the population at large in some areas where the state has basically said, yes, you can return to what you were doing prior to 2020. You can act like it's 2019. We're going to party like it's 2019, right? Nope. Nope. Don't let your guard down, people. Don't let your guard. And I'm not saying this trying to be conspiracy theorist. I watched two videos yesterday that blew my mind. All right. One talking about how there is going to be a crisis when it comes to animal protein, as they're calling it. Those nice companies who manufacture and process animal protein. That means if you're a beef eater, if you like chicken, if you like anything that is like, something you would kill in order to eat, then you're going to have some issues most likely. And their solution, by the way, is the Impossible Burger, which is a bunch of crap, quite honestly, if you look at the ingredients. When did we go from being all clean and green and like really truly trying to live healthy lifestyles to, hey, these chemicals are really good for you. Hey, take this injection. It's really good for you. You're going to love it. It's amazing. And people are just like, oh, okay. It's going to be great. I don't get it. Remember when liberals were liberal? Let me say this again. Liberals were people who said we need to, not eat GMO food. These are the people that shop at Whole Foods. They drive Volvos and Saabs. I haven't seen a Saab in ages. Do they still make a Saab? I'm sure they do. But these were the people that I used to call the granola crunch crowd. And they would eat healthy and they would lecture other people about eating healthy. They wouldn't be running out to the store to buy fake meat, okay? And you know how they're going to make this fake meat, right? They're going to use like a digital processor, much like you would make, a piece of whatever other substance, and the digital processor will take a molecule or a piece of whatever it is that it's going to duplicate, and it will make a synthetic version of it. Okay, digital printer, I think, is the proper terminology. 3D printer is the other one. The point is that they can digitally print or 3D print any substance, and this is what you're going to put in your body. And you're wondering now, and this is why a lot of conservatives and people are like, yeah, I'm a red-blooded, meat-eating Republican type. Those people are now far more plausible and in the right. At least they're eating, natural food per se, whole food as it would be. All right. And I don't have any problems against vegetarians. The problem I have is that that's not what they're doing. That's not what they're going to promote. And who's to say they don't make, frankenfood out of pretty much all of the vegetables that are out there? Oh, well, because, we're going to have this shortage in animal protein, we're going to have to make up the difference in something else. And I think that's a terrifying thing, and it's on the horizon. And it's going to affect prices, it's going to affect the supply chain, and it's going to be the new crisis, which again leads to the next big thing, which hasn't been the next big thing. Since Al Gore did his hockey stick chart thing like 20 years ago, people have been freaking out that, the earth has how many days left? Now, I take this position. If I look at the data and the data shows that the earth is warming, I say to myself, okay, the earth is warming. Now, the solution really to this problem, when you boil it down and you watch, say, George Carlin from 25 years ago, the solution is to eliminate people. That's the ultimate solution. That's the only solution to this problem. There is no other solution if that's what you believe. Now, if you don't believe in technology and ingenuity, I was on with Reed Coverdale a couple days ago when we were talking about nuclear power. It's a pretty good solution. I mean, it's one solution. I'm still into natural gas. I'm still into looking at burning, like, say biofuel, biodiesel, that sort of thing. I mean, to me, it would work, but again, you're going after various crops in order to make the biofuel. So, again, you're going to have an issue with protein or just carbohydrates at that point. I don't know. My guess is that we're not going to go and search out those solutions. Instead, we're going to destroy ourselves using wind and solar, which are completely inefficient. And they're going to argue back that, yeah, well, if we had a sustainable population, then these things could be very efficient and we could live in utopia if we could just get rid of a few billion people. And look, what if this isn't true? What if I'm just putting on the tinfoil hat? At this point, I really don't care if I'm wearing the tinfoil hat. All I know is that people need to wake the bleep up and look at what's happening to them. And if you're locked down again, if you become locked down because they say, well, we've got to do this for the climate, or we've got to do this for the food supply, right? Because people aren't going out, they're not going to over purchase food, they're not going to hoard food. Okay, we could all, in the United States, because most of the food is processed, we could all probably lose a few pounds, yours truly included. The problem is, I don't want to be told what to do. I don't want to be told what to do with my life. I am not here for the greater good, for utopian living. I am here as an individual, and I'm here for my family, for my wife and my children and my God, and that is it. That is it. I'm not here for the government. I'm not here for the UN. I'm not here for Klaus Schwab. He can go stick it where the sun don't shine. Okay, and he's an evil person. And all of these people that are basically threatening humanity with, oh, you think the COVID thing was bad? Just wait. Just wait. And what's weird is it seems like the media is in on this stuff. Like they get briefed. Like what I'm talking about, they knew 6 months ago. All right. They wanted to get rid of Trump. Trump was a bit of a disruptor. He went along with some of their stuff, but he was a bit of a disruptor. Even more like problematic are the supporters more than Trump himself, because the supporters are willing to give Trump a pass on so many things. But when you talk to them, they kind of believe a lot of the right stuff. You just have to kind of dig down, drill down a little bit, and you'll find out that they're kind of libertarian minded. They want to be left alone and they want to live their lives, and they want freedom. They want freedom. As I said to somebody the other day, they want the freedom to be stupid in some cases. I support someone's right to be stupid, to do stupid crap. That's America. Sorry if you don't like it. All right. Some ivory tower, Ivy League, know-it-all is going to, put their nose up and look down upon me and the rest of the working class and say, yeah, if we could just get rid of those people, if we could just eliminate them, then the world would be better. The climate would recover. The food supply would be plentiful. This idea that we can't technology our way out of, a population boom. We can't do that but we can use technology to discourage people from reproducing. We can use technology to hurt the food supply. We can use technology to hurt the energy supply. And we could probably just turn off the lights in general using technology, and then hold everybody hostage. And the ransom will be, you will change or you will not get these things. That's what's coming. That's what's here, actually, but it's coming in a larger scale. So just a few thoughts, and this may be a little out there on the ledge, but there are a lot of people out there on that ledge with me right now.